Hello, welcome back to Deep Dungeons. And we're going to just carry straight on today with our Reaper run in Heaven on High. We're at +7 arm, +4 armor, and we're entering at floor 11. So let's just see how far we can get. Okay, we don't have any Pomander of Intuitions to get started, so we'll just start looking around. What's this one? Steel. Okay, so we can activate steel straight away. And we have affluence, so more chests on the next floor. I'll keep hold of that one for now. We've got one that gives fewer enemies on the next floor as well. I think we'll just hold on to that for the time being. Get rid of these two for the XP. Well, partially the XP, but mainly the opening the exit. Now, someone pointed out in a comment to one of my previous videos that I often forget to apply my Shadow or Wall of Death debuff to enemy targets. That's something I really need to get used to doing a lot more. And the reply I left, oh, this is not good, was that I need to start thinking them as dots, because I usually, in like standard content, I usually play the healer or the bard, so I'm used to having dots, and then I just forget to apply things like debuffs for some reason. But I also feel like applying it on a target that's going to die in a few swings, like just like 2 or 3 attacks anyway, isn't worth it. And then by the time I get to enemies that it is worth it, then I tend to have forgotten. So with some of these I don't think it's necessarily going to be crucial just yet, but it is a good point. I do need to start getting used to doing it. Another steel, so we might as well just refresh that. There we go. That one I might as well have done it on, to be honest. Okay, we just hit a landmine as we went to pick up the chest, so I'm very lucky that the chest wasn't also rigged to explode. I'm just going to wait for my health to come back up, and then we should be safe to carry on through the exit. Oh, there. Frailty. Weakened enemies on the current floor. That's not going to last very long. I think it's only like 2 or 3 minutes. But since we were at the camp, we might as well use it. So that'll be more chests on the next floor. Yeah. Oops. Wait, that's saying that I missed a chest. Did it drop out of a... Was it that then? Oh. Phoenix down. It's just one flight, so fewer enemies on the next floor. So since we've also got more chests, that actually combines quite nicely. So less things to fight, but more things to pick up. It looks like I missed a chest there, but honestly I can't remember if I looked and saw there's something in there or not. I'm not fully awake yet. Petrification. Where's that? This one. Turns enemies on the current floor to stone. Why not? We'll use that and we'll pick that one up. I don't know how long it lasts. And we've got a Serenity as well, which might be useful later. So let's go see if we can smash some of these stoned enemies. But it doesn't last very long, it's only got a few seconds left. I'm not going to race into the next room, it's okay. We just collect that. And this Purity. So we're already on floor 13 and we didn't find any intuitions yet, which is a bit disappointing. Another petrification. There's no point in using that now because we're at the exit. And an alteration. What does that do? Alteration, that one. Changes the enemy occupying a random room on the next floor into a mimic or mandragora. Let's use that just to see what it does. And since we've got 3 of these as well, we'll have some extra coffers and we'll have fewer enemies in general. Damage dealt decreased, okay. Or we'll just use another steel since we've got 3 of those. That'll refresh the duration on that. So at least we take less damage as well. Ooh, intuition at last. Okay, there's not one on this floor. Concealment. Alright, that one gives you stealth for, well, I don't know how long actually. Never actually used it. Where did it go? Serenity. Concealment there. Renders party invisible to enemies and traps. No idea how long for though. Witching, okay. Maxed out on witching. But that's not the kind of thing you can just use for the sake of it. There's no point in me using it here because there's nothing to bewitch. So that doesn't really matter. Now when we transferred up here, there was no. It was on this floor, wasn't it? Never mind. So no piece of the horde on this floor either. We have permanent sprint. So this was just one huge room. Could just go and grab the coffers that are within our sight range. And then just see if this is the correct exit, because sometimes these just large open floors have a bunch of fake exits. No, not this time. We have a piece of the ancient horde on, cursed horde on this floor, so I'm just going to remove the traps. We also have less maximum health, so I'm going to try and be careful with that. And we just picked up another safety anyway, so it was fine for us to use that. There's the treasure there. So we finally got on one at least, and it's already floor 16, so not a great set of floors for treasure this time. That only weakens enemies on this floor. I mean, probably not going to meet that many more on the way back to the exit now, but well, not going to meet any, in fact. Strength. Alright, so we might as well use that. And we've got 3 still, so we'll use that as well. So one witching, isn't it? Yeah, we're okay for now. Ooh, this is a really nice one. Instantly raise the first party member to be KO'd. That's essentially a free extra life for me. I'm only, I don't know, I'm on floor 17. I don't feel like the enemies are too troubling just yet. I mean, never mind the fact that this floor has disabled automatic self-healing at the time. Actually, that's a good point. I'm at quite low health as well. Just don't... I'm kind of thinking wait until a higher floor. Like, wait until we get to 21 and use it there on the start of the next. Well, petrification, we don't need to use that now. I could always quickly pop it in an emergency if I'm losing to the boss, I suppose. Safety, so we might as well use that then. That removes all of the traps from this floor. Strength, so I might as well just refresh strength. Use one of those witchings. There we go. And another strength, so we'll refresh that again. Petrification. What's this one? Might as well just use that then. Some things are turned to stone for a few seconds. And if I remove traps as well, then I can actually sprint without worrying about it, and we can just knock these out real quick. There's a chest here, there is. Oh, we've got another raising. Still don't really want to use that at this point unless I'm in trouble on the boss on the next floor, because that'd be really, really nice to go into floor 21 with. Obviously still play carefully with it on, but then if there is an accident, at least you get that second chance. Right, time for the second boss then. Becho. Or Becho. Moth. Let's just go with Moth. Let that drop off, haven't I? Nice, there we go. So we only got one piece of Accursed Horde this time, which is kind of unlucky, but oh well. The Challenger has conquered the 20th floor, and it is only a matter of time before he arrives to confront you. May I suggest that? Yes, quite. In that case, I shall leave you to attend to your duties, as I return to mine. Fare thee well. I'm not a voice actor. So just a little tease for the third boss, I suppose. Right, let's take a look at what we got then. We will appraise our one and only piece of treasure, please. Oh, Morpho Minion. It's a blue butterfly. It might actually be worth money. I'm not sure. We'll go and find out, I suppose. Cool. Alright then. Cheers for hanging out. You all take care. And I'll see you next time.